This is the weapon that's causing such devastation and concern. Activists say barrel bombs like this, rolled out of helicopters, have killed hundreds of civilians in a campaign against rebel-held parts of Aleppo that's been intensifying over the past 3 weeks. The barrels, packed with explosives, are a crude but deadly weapon. They're not precision-guided. The enormous explosion they cause can destroy a whole quarter, not just a specific target. This is the kind of devastation they produce. Entire buildings reduced to rubble over a large area, with survivors left desperately digging through the ruins to find others. Inevitably, most of the casualties seem to be civilians. The use of such indiscriminate weapons against residential areas is deemed to be a war crime, even if there are fighters present. The intensification of the bombing has prompted many families to flee northwards to the Turkish border or even to government-held areas. The escalation came despite, perhaps even because of, the recent peace talks in Geneva, which resume next week. The Syrian opposition, whose leader has been in Moscow for talks, is looking increasingly to Russia to restrain its ally, the Syrian regime, on the ground and to pressure President Assad to hand over power.
We are looking for an important and big role for Russia in this phase and in the next phase and during the transitional phase. We thank the Minister and the Russian government for the invitation, and we are looking for more cooperation and coordination in this phase.
The Russians were instrumental in bringing about the agreement to rid Syria of its chemical weapons. The Americans and others believe Damascus may be dragging its feet on meeting the deadline for shipping out the chemicals, but Russian officials insist the deadlines will be met, despite complications on the ground. But the Russians have been unable to diminish the violence, and plans for a local truce in Aleppo came to nothing. One crucial question hanging over the peace talks when they do resume will be how far the Russians are willing to go in pressuring Damascus and how much influence they really have. Jim Muir, BBC News, Beirut.